2 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, are in town to take on Ohio State. And oh yeah, the reigning player of the year in college basketball, the Buckeyes, in front of 15,000. Purdue, 12 wins for the 9th time in 10 years in the Big Ten. Illinois won yesterday, so they sit at 10-4. Meanwhile, Ohio State at 4-10 in the conference. Hey everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy along with Jim Spanarkel. Happy to be with you here in Columbus. The college basketball world was shocked this past week when the Buckeyes moved on from their head coach Chris Holtman. He was in his 7th season, 137 wins, 86 losses, but just 30-30 the last 2 years, coming off a season low 54 points this past week against Wisconsin. Associate head coach Jake Diebler takes over on the interim basis. This is 7:45 this morning. He spent 20 minutes all by himself, headphones on, wandering around the court. Jim, how do things change now for Ohio State?
Well, you know, Tom, you can't make great changes in the middle of the season, and it's hard to really make adjustments. But one thing you can look for, as we watched their practice yesterday, is that they're going to just try to play with more enthusiasm, a little more intensity, make things happen a little bit, play a faster game also. Obviously, it's against Purdue, which is going to be a challenge either way.
Yeah, that is the gift. The number 2 team in the country comes into town. Our AT&T Fast Analysis gives us a look at Purdue.
And they have so many different styles of playing in terms of guys on the floor who are very talented. And obviously, you touched on Edey, the way he can get the basketball and score down low when he catches it. But Braden Smith has really triggered this team. He's elevated his play. He's doing it all around to make himself better and the team better. Bruce Thornton on the Ohio State side, he's having a real good, solid year, averaging 16 points a game. He's one of 3 guards for Ohio State that needs to play well this afternoon.
Jake Diebler, there he is. He said it's about family. It's about Ohio State. That's what he's looking at for these next 6 games in the regular season. The starting lineup, as we mentioned, he said no drastic changes as far as the starting lineup goes. We'll keep an eye on Bruce Thornton and Roddy Gale. Meanwhile, for Purdue and Matt Painter, one of 5 schools in college basketball to have the same starting lineup in every game so far this year. And he did admit to us that he has made adjustments internally and externally since being knocked out of the NCAA tournament last year. The officials for today's ball game, Paul Sells is the referee. He's at midcourt. To the right is DJ Karstensen. And the 3rd official is Earl Walton. Pretty good atmosphere here at Value City Arena.
Yeah, very good. It started to warm up about a half hour inside the building, but not outside, I might add. It's very cold out there, but it'll be interesting to see how Ohio State starts this game on their home floor. Clearly, they have to get some continuity going, some rhythm to really hang for that first 10 minutes or so.
Okpara is at midcourt for Ohio State. Edey is at midcourt for the Boilermakers. Paul Sells playing catch with Bruce Thornton. And we are ready to go. Big Ten basketball to start our day on CBS. And the tip is controlled by Purdue. And one of the big boosts for them, Lance Jones, he picked it out of the air. Braden Smith